Is she the one you were telling me about?
Yeah, I was telling you about all of the gardeners. All of them.
You said, how did you put that? She has a very nice frame.
Yeah, I said that. Thanks for that reminder, Pops.
I just finished watching A Christmas of Wonders. Time for a quick synopsis. After years of globetrotting, a travel writer returns to her small hometown for the holidays, where she rediscovers the magic of family traditions and reconnects with an old flame. And you already know, let's dive into the holiday drum roll. I am giving this movie Snow or a 3. So I thought this movie was actually pretty good. My reason I couldn't give it more than a 3 though is because the acting was not the best. But the whole plot and the journey that the movie took me on was really, really good. It was definitely a predictable movie. Like, I knew what was going to happen, but I enjoyed the watch so much. Like, you have your main character, Eliza, and she goes back home to her hometown, which she hasn't been in years. And so when she's there, she hangs out with her family, and she ends up reconnecting with this guy named Will, who is like her older brother's best friend. It's always been viewed to Will as Will's best friend's little sister. Eliza's like pretty much in a situationship in her hometown with this guy who, the running joke in the movie is that no one can remember his name. And to be honest, I am not 100% certain what his name actually is, but I think it is Connor. Or it's Colin. I don't know, but that was honestly the running joke. Like, no one could remember his name, and I legit cannot. Like, I think it was Connor, but so many other names that they would call him in this movie that I don't even 100% know if that is correct. Don't hold it against me. But basically, yeah, this movie was all about a girl going back to her roots and kind of remembering where she's from, because she hadn't been home in a while, and she basically, when she was away, she would like diss her hometown and be like, this place is terrible, it's like backwoods. Like, she talked bad to her people, she talked bad about her family, about like just town, everything. And it just so happens when her situationship, Colin, when he surprises her to come visit her when she's in town for her family, he like basically brings up everything she has said about this town, everything she has said about her family, and the real reason why she doesn't want to ever come back home. And so her family hears that, and you know, that's like part of the drama in this movie. And that part was honestly jacked up, because I was like, oh, you don't talk about your family like that. Remembering where you're from is so important, because it helps shape who you are as a person. Even if you don't have the best experiences, it helped you as a person. That's kind of my positive spin. Like, yeah, it may have been a terrible like city you were in, but if there's one good thing, hold on to that one good thing. I really like the Will character. I thought he was really good. And how I started this was hilarious to me, because Will's basically grandpa. He was like trying to be a wingman, but calling out Will like, yo, you told me about her figure, blah, let's discuss. So the grandfather to me was hilarious, and just the whole message in this movie I thought was really good. It was like a good Christmas movie, kind of just remembering where you come from, how it shaped you as a person, and it's okay to come back home, essentially. Let me know in the comments if you've seen this movie what you think. But yes, it gets Snow or a 3, because I can't give it higher just because the acting was not the best, but I really do think the plot was really good, and I enjoyed watching it. Yeah, it's definitely a movie that I could potentially watch again, but I have 580 something left, so it ain't happening for a while. This has been another episode of Real Talk with Noelle.